Hello everybody, Stephen Windsor here with Coldwell Banker, and welcome back to our second episode of Afternoon Tea with me. This week we're going to be discussing the Homestead Exemption and how you need to be taking advantage of some of the incredible benefits that come with that. Things you need to know in order to qualify for the Homestead Exemption. First of all, it must be your primary residence. Now, you can only have one of these, and you must reside in that home for at least 180 days of any calendar year. Now, once you've established that this is your primary residence, you're entitled to the Homestead Exemption. Now, the Homestead Exemption carries many benefits, but I just want to outline the top three. So, number one, they will reduce your assessed value by $50,000. So let's say you purchased your home for $300,000. Now your assessed value is typically 85% of that amount. So this would bring your assessed value down to $255,000. Now, once we apply the Homestead Exemption, that will bring you down to $205,000. Now they take that assessed value and multiply it by the millage rate. The millage rate is set by each individual county every year. So if you purchase your home in Manatee County or Sarasota County or Hillsborough County, you'll have a different millage rate for every county. So you can find that at the county website. Once you've established your millage rate and your assessed value, multiply the two, and you will have a pretty good estimate of what your tax bill is going to look like for the following year. So number two is the Creditors Exemption. Now, this one tends to attract a couple of notorious characters. I'm sure it has nothing to do with this, but the likes of O.J. Simpson, for example, chose to homestead his property down here in Florida. Down here, your home is your castle and it's protected. So any court cases, liens, judgments, as long as you pay your taxes and any mortgages held on the property, it's safe and no one can touch it. Number three. Now, this one's my personal favorite. There is a cap on the amount they can increase the assessed value of your home. So let's say there's a surge in home prices and they sit down on the first day of the year and assess your home. They cannot increase the assessed value by more than 3%. So over an extended period of time, there is a real value in this. So there are a few documents you're going to need to acquire in order to submit your application. You need a Florida driving license, a vehicle registered in Florida, a tax return submitted prior from that address, any utilities, bank statements in your name at that address. Gather all that stuff up, and you have until the 1st of March to submit for the exemption. Now that brings us to the end of today's show. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me directly. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I'll see you all back here next time.